Hey guys, so today I'm going to do a different kind of video. I do have high hopes for my academic future, and so today I thought it would be fun doing a reaction to my SAT score video. I am very nervous. I don't know what to expect at all. Prior to taking the SAT, I did not study at all whatsoever. And so I'm using this first, I'd say attempt as just like a benchmark, a trial run, I guess we could say. I didn't study whatsoever. The only thing I will say that I did is I took an SAT math prep course at my school, and I'd say that it probably helped a little, I'd say. So I'm grateful for that, but no studying whatsoever. In the English section, oh my gosh, it was so hard for me. One thing I will say is that I'm pretty good in school. I do get very high achieving grades most of the times, but if you put me in like a test type of situation where like go in a room at 8 in the morning, take a test, and you don't know what's on it, I don't do as well. I am definitely the type of person where studying pays off. If I'm given the material I need to know, I will study it and I will know it. However, if I walk into a standardized test where I don't know what will be on it, that's a different scenario. So this is why I'm very anxious and nervous to see what I scored, because I'm not expecting to do so well, knowing the type of person that I am. I know that the College Board is releasing the test scores today. I'm not sure what time though. Currently it's 11:18 in the morning, and so I'm going to try and look and see if they're released yet, and if they're not, I'll just come back later and film my reaction then. Before I get into revealing my score, I'll just say kind of like a personal goal, I guess. So what I've been saying is I'm aiming for a 1200, and if you don't know, the SAT is out of 1600. And I feel like 1200 would be a good starting point for me, knowing that I didn't study whatsoever. I just went in and I took the test. I feel like 1200 would be reasonable for me not preparing at all. If I get lower than a 1200, I will kind of be embarrassed, just because I know I'm capable than a better score than that. And so I am taking the August exam. I already registered, and so what my plan is I'm gonna get these test score results back. Did buy the score report, so it like gives me like a whole rundown of what I missed, what I should know, what I should have known. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take that score report and learn from my mistakes, I guess we could say. I'm gonna see what I did wrong, why I did it wrong, and then I also have an SAT book, a big thick book that I'm going to study from prior to the August exam. So I'm hoping to improve my score from whatever this June exam score is now. So yeah, I'm aiming for 1200. If I get anything lower, I'll be kind of disappointed in myself, and I'll be happy with a 1200. Anything higher, I will take as well. Ultimately, I want my final SAT, maybe super score, to be, it'd be cool if I get in the 1400s. I know it's super challenging, but I do want to go to pretty competitive schools, so I know that's very important for me to get a good score. So I'm hoping after I study, I'll be able to improve the score, even though I don't know what I got yet. So let's see right now what I got on the June SAT. Okay, so I'm going to be recording on here, but I'll also do a screen recording so you can see what I'm looking at as well. Okay guys, hey, so I'm doing a screen recording just so you could see me and my reaction, also what I'm looking at. So we'll go to College Board. Hopefully my information is memorized, because I'm not sure that I memorized my password. Okay, perfect. Oh, view your scores. Most multiple choice scores from the June 1st are now available. View your scores. Oh, I forgot to say, I did take the essay for this one. So yeah. Oh no. Okay. I got at least a 1200, and that's all I was aiming for. So I'm super happy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Literally, that's all I wanted. I wasn't expecting anything better, but I didn't want anything worse. So 1200 is just what I wanted. It's what I got, so I'm happy. And so yeah, as I said before, now I'm going to improve from here and hopefully boost it up a few hundred more points. Oh, I'm so happy. 1210 is what I ended up getting, but 1200 is all I wanted, so I'll take it. As you can see, in 10th grade, I took the PSAT and I got a 1070, so that's not great at all. I know that the PSAT is not out of 1600. I forget what it's out of, but I know it's not out of 1600. But still, that is not good. So what? We improved at least what is this? 12, 10, 20, 140 points just in 1 year, and that's also with no studying. I just kind of went through 11th grade and was able to get a 1210, but now I'm going to put forth the effort into studying and hopefully increase this score by at least 140 more points, or even more would be great. 1210. I am actually quite impressed on my English score because it was super hard. Like, I don't know. It was really challenging. English multiplication is always challenging to me because I always second guess myself or have the right answer then change it to the wrong. So just to see that my English score and my math score are so close to one another is kind of interesting to me. I definitely thought I did way better on the math than I did in English, but it seems as if I did just about the same, so that's pretty interesting. Oh, this is my essay. That's my rating. From 2 to 8, and I guess 6 is above average. I mean, 5 would be probably what you would be aiming for. The analysis portion I did not do so well on. I got a 4, and for the reading and the writing portion, though, I got a 6, which I mean, I guess would probably be average. I'm kind of okay with it. Like, I don't think I plan on taking the essay again. I just kind of did it to see what I get. I mean, if I really want to improve my analysis score, I could. However, I don't really know if it will be necessary. I will have to look into if the colleges I want to go to require a high essay score. I'm just playing with the score sheet here, the score report, and I think it's super cool in all the feedback that it gives you. It tells you the difficulty of each question right here and whether you got it right or wrong. And so you can just like scroll through and see which questions you got right and which ones you got wrong. And it also tells you what subtopic it had to do with. So I thought that was super duper cool on how like elaborate and how much information this gives you. So I really don't have any shame. Like, this is my score and this is what I got. So I feel like I'll just share everything. There's nothing I can do to change the score, and I'm obviously going to study more and try to improve it. So there's no point in holding anything back. I'm not afraid to share anything. So this is for the reading section of the test. There was 52 total questions, and I got 39 right and 13 correct. I got 75% of those questions correct, which is pretty good, but I'm hoping to improve that. For the writing and language, there was 44 total questions, and I actually did pretty good on this, like way better than I would have ever thought, because the writing in language is so kind of complicated and confusing because you don't know, is this the right answer, is it not? So I'm actually super like surprised by my score in this section. So 36 out of 44. I got 82% of these questions right, which is, I am so like actually impressed because I thought that was one of the hardest sections, but I think that's the section I did the best on, so it's kind of funny. Math without a calculator, I would say is probably always the hardest section, and I probably should improve this section a little bit. There's 20 total questions, and I only got 11 of them right. I mean, it is more than half, but it's just shy of that. It's 55%, and I definitely feel like I should be capable of getting more of these questions right. So this is something that I'm realizing now that I really need to put forth effort into studying on. And then last section, math with the calculator, there was 38 questions, and I got 30 of them correct. It says omitted answers 1, and I don't know exactly what that means. Number 36, they omitted. I'm not sure what that means. However, 30 out of 38 means I got a 79% of them correct. So yeah, I ended up doing the best in writing and language, and that was the part I thought actually was the hardest. So that's kind of interesting to see. How would I rank it? I did the best in writing, second best in math with a calculator, third best in reading, and worst in math without a calculator. And I'm super grateful for these score reports. It shows you exactly what you got wrong, and from it I can now learn what I need to work on and what I need to improve in order to improve my score. So yeah, I thought this was super cool, and I really don't have any shame in sharing with you guys what I got wrong, because everyone makes mistakes. Obviously, I'm not perfect, and it's okay to make mistakes because you only learn from them. So yeah, this was my score report for my SAT, and I hope you guys enjoy. So I just found this. This is my overall score report, kind of conclusion on one page. So it says, my score was a 1210, 82nd percentile for this test, and 76th for the overall all SATs. I really, really want to improve that. I know I'm definitely better. I could definitely get into a higher percentile than that. The essay scores are over here. I'm not too concerned about those. I kind of just did the essay to see what it was like. If I really need to, as I said, I will do it again. So, right here it says benchmark scores. So you want to aim for a 480 for reading and writing and a 530 for math. And as you can see over here, I achieved higher than both of those in both sections. However, I definitely think I am more capable of getting even higher than a 600 and a 610. So yeah, and it says more percentiles over here. I've met the benchmark. This part I kind of thought was interesting. So the overall combined scores, this is from a 10 to a 40, I got a 30. From a 10 to a 40, I got a 30. And from a 10 to a 40, I got a 30.5. So as you can see, I do score pretty consistently throughout all the sections through the test, which is kind of interesting for me to see. Since it is out of 40 in all these sections, though, I would like to be a little higher. I think I can definitely get higher than a 30. So I definitely will be aiming to get higher than a 30 in all of these sections here. And these cross-test scores I thought were kind of interesting. Well, I guess they kind of incorporate history, social studies, and science into the test subtly, in the reading sections. So these are both out of 40. History and social studies, I got 29. In science, I got 30. I'm actually satisfied with that because I typically tend to do worse in science than I do in social studies. However, they are only 1 point off, but I'm not too concerned about these scores. I probably could get them up. And these sub-scores I was looking at, I am pretty happy with. None of them are below a 10, which I feel like a 10, if it's out of 15, would be something that I myself would be aiming for. So all these sub-scores are out of 15 points, and it seems as if I did the best in problem solving and data analysis, and the worst in standard English conventions and heart of algebra, which is okay. I'm okay with it because I know that I have the capability to improve it. So yeah, this is a full rundown of basically the one-page conclusion of my score. This is called my student score report, and down here it just shows the summary of my scores, and I haven't taken any subject tests yet, and if I do take any, I plan to take them in October. So yeah, this was just a little self-reflection and analysis of my performance and how I plan to improve. So yeah, I got a 1210, and I'm perfectly fine with this. I know that it's not the greatest, however, I went in knowing that it would not be the best I could do because I did not study whatsoever. So now I'm excited from here to start studying in order to improve my score. And yeah, I'm happy with this, honestly, because it's just what I was expecting. So I think I will do another one of these videos in August, or after I take the August SAT and reveal that score to show you guys how much I improved. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm satisfied, I guess we can say. It's just what I was aiming for, so I am not disappointed. However, I know I'm definitely more capable of a higher score than 1210, like a lot higher. So with a little bit of studying and with a little hard work I'm going to put forth, I'm going to study for the August SAT in hopes to improve my score and get it a little bit higher. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this SAT reaction reveal video. If you guys like any videos like this, like academic videos, kind of, comment down below. I can do more of these. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!